Hi guys, I hope you are doing well. My name's Jack and welcome back to another video. In this video today, we're going to be covering Arkham token ARKM. We're going to be discussing technical analysis as of today. I'm going to be giving you some price targets to the upside should this rally continue. I'll be giving you some buy zones to the downside if you're looking to fill your bags, and I'll give you an invalidation, a point at which you can exit your trade if things do go wrong so you can protect your capital. All that and more in this video. So before we get in, if you don't mind, hit that subscribe button and click the notification bell. It really does help me, and it means you'll be notified when I make these videos so you have it when you actually need it. So with that out of the way, let's get in. So we've got Arkham on the weekly time frame here, on the dollar per. And basically what we've seen structurally, if we zoom right out here, from its launch, it had a humongous rise and at a cataclysmic drop. But structurally, it was perfect because it fell right back down to our previous high here that it made, which was 78 cents. And since then, structurally, Arkham is respecting market structure. So what we can see here is it has perfectly, every time it has broken out of resistance, it has come back, retested it. See, when we broke out of this range that we had in 2024, broke out, perfect retest, right? And then again, with this higher one, broke out, retest, but this time we've deviated and fallen back below. So where does that leave us right now? Well, that's what we want to try and figure out in this video. So on the weekly time frame, Arkham is having deviated this level. We could potentially be looking at this target down here at sort of 160 for a couple of reasons, which I will be discussing with you in this video. So basically, we're currently running into our EMA band here, which should act as support. In fact, if it doesn't act as support, I would be getting very, very concerned. But for the moment, it should find support here as we are in a bull run. And this EMA band stretches from 180 down to pretty much 165 there, which has confluence with that level, that 160 level as well. Now, I don't expect it to hold at 180. I do expect it I think it's more likely for it to come down here to sort of that 160 range, right? So if we look down on the 2-day time frame, and so the reason I'm getting a little bit concerned here, guys, is that I like to use this 2-day EMA band as a kind of a rolling stop loss. So whenever the price breaks below and rejects it, I like to exit. And you can see examples of this happening in previous instances. So if we look back here in June of 2024, you broke down below the EMA band, came up and retested it and rejected it. That was my signal to get out. And if you got out here, that did protect you from a horrible 60% loss. And I'm going to be honest, guys, that signal has now printed right now as of yesterday on the 16th of December, or 2 days ago. So where does that leave us now? To be honest, it leaves us in quite a precarious place, right? And this was a coin that I had been bullish on for most of this year. But right now, just with this indicator alone, it's not looking great, right? If we look down on the RSI here as well, see the way we've broken down below this midline. Generally, whenever you break down below the midline, it brings on more downside. So if you look back here on previous examples, look, let's take the April, for example. We broke down and we had a huge crash to the downside. If we go again to June 2024, we broke down on this RSI and we had a huge crash. And guys, this signal has now printed and it is confirmed, right? So I just want you to take note of that. It's all right to be bullish on this coin long term, but in the immediate short term, i.e. the next couple of weeks, actually, it's not looking fantastic, at least from my point of view, right? So just keep that in mind. So although the overall crypto market has been bullish, Arkham is flashing some serious red flags here that we need to pay attention to. So to the upside, if things do turn around, if you decide that you've done your research and you're happy to buy this at these lower prices, where can it go? Well, honestly, I'm just targeting that all-time high for the moment, which is at $4. Now, should we break that, I'll have to reconsider because we have no existing market structure above that $4 level. We will be using Fibonacci sequences to get our targets. Okay, but for the moment, for the purpose of this video today, we're targeting that $4 range, that all-time high. But in the immediate short term, I'm forecasting more downside here for Arkham, just because for the reasons I've discussed there. We've broken below our EMA band, we've rejected it now, and we also had a slight bearish divergence on the RSI on the 2-day time frame. Now, if we do pull back then, as I said, my level to target is that 160 level, right? So if you place some bids pretty much from 170 to 160, there's a pretty good chance they're going to get filled. So yeah, If we move on to Arkham on the Bitcoin pair, now this one looks even more weaker actually, to be honest with you. So you see, this kind of led the way, whereas we crashed down below our EMA band all the way back in a couple of weeks ago. I don't know why my chart's not working, and yeah, we've been pretty much in a downtrend since that. So we're now running into support here, right? So we could technically see a bounce here, although it has tested it numerous times. And even more recently, we had this wick down and we didn't even see much of a bounce up. We've sort of just crawled back down there. So this might hold, right? But I don't have much faith in it, to be honest with you. If this level breaks, I would be targeting right down here at sort of 900 Satoshis. So unfortunately, guys, I'm not overly bullish on Arkham in the immediate short term. Long term, I am. This is one of the coins that has been in my portfolio for a while, but I'm now looking at exiting some positions and putting them into dollars instead, just while we're experiencing this bearish price action in the short term. So I hope you got some value from that video today. If you did, please do subscribe to the channel and click that notification bell. I'm not joking you, it really does help. So with that out of the way, I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.